The scenario we're going to be playing today is called Recon. It is number 8 from the Steamroller 2015 scenario pack. There is no kill box. You need 5 points to win. You get 1 for controlling the zone, 2 for dominating, but you can't do either of those to destroy the enemy objective. That is worth 1. And then there are also the flags that can also be dominated for 1 point. Alright guys, so we are now on to Game 5 of the 2015 Rocky Mountain Cup. And we are now in the top 4 of Masters. This is fantastic. Things are going great. And when I got lined up with this matchup here, I was very happy. Now, first of all, I'm happy because I'm not up against Bradigus. The pairing here before of who my opponent was going to be was either going to be the player I'm facing or Gord doing his Bradigus, and I dodged because Tyler here with his Retribution was able to beat him. Now, the bad part of this is that, it's not like this is going to be super good for me. Tyler is a captain of Team Caine2. He's a very good player, and this list here is all sorts of nasty. However, it is a list I feel I can beat. Not like, oh, I got an 80% chance I'm going to win, but this is something I stand a pretty good chance against, as opposed to like the Bradigus list, where I'd be like maybe a 2%er. Now, with this one here, he has all these dudes here. This is the tier list for Ravyn. So there's going to be 3 units of these Mage Hunter Assassins and Narns up there. And he has a big old Hyperion. And really, it's just a whole bunch of pew, 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 pew. Well, that's okay because my list can kind of survive that. And meanwhile, I got a really good scenario for trying to win. What I'll really need to do up here is really just run forward, get shot, make Risen, shoot down a bunch of guys with Caine, and then jam. And then eventually get over to the flag on the right. So that's going to be the plan. It is a lot of shots coming in, guys. And during that feat where everything is boosted to hit, it's going to be killing a whole bunch of guys. Plus, Caine2, Defense 17 is kind of okay against them, but still, the assassination threat is also very real here as well. So, yeah, we'll kind of see how it goes. So I'm really happy because I got first turn, and that just works even better for me. I always want to be jamming farther, and I don't want to have the guns get up where they can be. So getting first turn was massive. I don't bother putting up Blur or anything because he'll just ignore it anyway. I put Tough onto Alexia, and this is one of the tough things where, like, Alexia, if she's up there, she'll get shot, but if she's back, she's not doing anything. So I really just have to run up there. The only real counter tech I have is the Rangers staying in the woods so that they'll have stealth, and otherwise you can see that Caine is, he's staying back saying, nope, you're not going to shoot me first turn, that's not going to happen. And now the shooting gallery begins. So as you can see here, lots died. Lots and lots died. He did go for Alexia. He popped feet to go after Alexia and after the Black 13th. It was going to be useless against the Black 13th since they're also have Prowl and they'll be stealth as well. But he did go after Alexia, but luckily I just made enough toughs. Plus his dice were always really bad for damage. He'd be like, okay, I'll roll double 6 and a 3 to hit you, and then I'm just going to be rolling a 4 for damage. So he did get kind of unlucky there, but going through all my Risen, I was able to survive. You can see how the whole left flank was all decimated, but that's okay. That's okay because I'm going to go and replace that with Risen. So that's not the end of the world. Losing the gun mages over there, that's kind of bad, but then again, they're also kind of useless in this game. Really, because they can't see through stealth, they have nothing to shoot, and so they're really just jammers that are really bad in combat. Death 15's okay, but that's really all they're giving me. So I'm not feeling so bad about them dying. There's no heavies for them to push out of the zone. But here's the other situation. Now, I had really hoped that Ravyn was going to be casting all of her spells and standing behind the Hyperion, so that I could just magic bullet her to death. Well, turns out that the captain of Team Caine2 is not an idiot, and he's staying very well protected, camping a lot of focus, and as well making a cloud there for her to hide behind. Now again, I can get around that with magic bullets, but she's camping enough that it's just not really going to happen. She's base armor 16 anyway, so once you start camping above that, it's just not good. So given this, I'm like, okay, I need to go up here and do exactly what I said. I'm going to make my Risen, shoot up guys, and since the Hyperion is more on the left side, I'm probably going to be heading more towards the right flag. Oh shit, look at my caster. I forgot to cast True Sight last turn. So I was really pissed off at myself because that's just 2 less shots I'm going to get. So really, really dumb. And then, you know what I did? I started playing and I forgot to place down my Risen. You know, I was just on tilt for not doing the True Shot, True Sight, whatever. And yeah, look at here. I could have put down like almost 15 zombies. And I was like, nope, who needs all these jammers? So after that, I was really just like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Yeah, I'm just screwed because now he's not going to be tied up the way I need him to be. And yeah, I'm just in a whole bunch of trouble and I'm just feeling like a moron. So what I do to try and deal with this is I go up and I do some magic bullets. I'm able to not really do anything really. I mean, I put True Shot on myself now. I jam the best I can. Alexia is actually running away just so she can survive to get the Risen later. Gorman goes for a shot on Hyperion, just hoping to get a lucky deviation. Don't get it, but it's like, wow, this would look way better with 15 more Risen on the board and 10 less Mage, Hunter, Assassins. Ryan was able to go up there and shoot down like 5 of them with her big blast, but that's about it. So otherwise on his turn, he just keeps on shooting. And so now the situation I'm in is that I am down pretty much all my forward force. The Sentinel is gone, Gorman is gone, Ryan is dead, and this is just a whole bunch of awful. I mean, now I'm going to have tons of Risen, because I mean, before Alexia ran away last turn, I got all those souls, but I was like, yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble here. So what I'm going to do here is I figure I actually do have a shot at assassination, because since that objective is in the cloud, if I go up there and I shoot it with Lynch with Fire Beacon, that 5-inch template will be on Ravyn, which will mean I can target her and ignore the cloud. So I do have the objective in the way, so if I move more to the left, actually drop True Sight, True Shot, so that I am not ignoring stealth, then all of a sudden those 2 Mage Hunter Assassins or whatever, they don't, I can see right through them. I will have to be close enough that I'll have to kill Epic Iris first, but hey, I kind of want her dead anyway. So yeah, here's all the Risen coming. So it'd been nice to have all these guys earlier, but at least I got these Risen now. And I go for the assassination and I realize it's really, really dumb. It was good in that I got up there, I cast Fire Beacon, I had surprised him with that, he didn't see that coming, and then I start shooting, and he's like, by the way, I don't know if you noticed this, but my toe is on a hill. Okay, no big deal. And also, by the way, my objective is Effigy of Valor, so I also have cover. So between that and camping, she's a 21-21. I'm like, what else am I gonna do? I boost to hit, I miss. I boost to hit another one, I miss. And it's like, oh god, what are you gonna do? And so at about this time, he's like, you know what you probably should have just done is just shoot the objective, destroy it, take away my cover, bring up the strength of your shot, and then go for me. And it's like, yeah, that would have been the smart thing to do, but what are you gonna do now? So at this point, I realize I'm pretty much just dead. I destroyed the objective just to get 1 control point. As you can see here, he'd already destroyed my objective last turn. And then otherwise, toughed and jammed the best I could. And we'll just see if I somehow miraculously live. So, otherwise, what happens here is he just kills a bajillion of my guys. I do stay alive. I really thought he was going to be able to pick off the assassination, but he really just kind of goes around killing everything else. So he does clear out the zones. He's going to control the zone here and get another point, but otherwise, yeah, Ravyn is kind of moving back to make sure I can't get to her. So you can see her, she's way back there by the cards. But otherwise, yeah, I'm just kind of down a lot of things. And at this point, I'm kind of realizing, like, wow, if I had been shooting these guys, there wouldn't be very much after me right now, and I'd be in a much better situation. But so anyway, in this case, I have no assassination. I could try and kill the stuff in the zone and dominate to get 2, but I'm probably safer just going off to the right and trying to get score on that one there. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. So that's what I do. I just come over here and camp. Again, I just want to get for sure points. You know, with this Dragoon, I didn't know if I had enough shooting after the feat to take him down. So I just like, whatever, get 2 points, I'm going to die. The smarter play would be to shoot, and then gate crash over, because he's really ignoring all my camping anyway. But at this point, I'm just lazy, saying like, whatever. I just throw guys in the zone and get 2 points for tie breaks. But then what happens is the Squire happens. So he decides to go for the win, and you know, he's just going to destroy the Squire there, and he's going to be coming here and dominate and pretty much be over. But the Squire lives, and he doesn't have anyone contesting, so I get another point, and I'm all of a sudden at 3. And this is where I'm kicking myself, because the Hyperion isn't in the zone, and had I been shooting these guys like I should have been, with True Shot, which I should have had on from the very beginning, I could have been scoring here, and if I just clear out the zone and got in there, I could actually win. As it is, there's no way I can kill all of these guys, but I might as well stay here and just like get another point and see what happens. So that's what I do. I just kind of stay here and, you know, get my point. Again, I was just really kind of lazy, knowing that he's gonna kill the Squire and he's gonna win. So I didn't even shoot anything, but yeah, there you go. And in the end, when he comes after me, he fails to get the Squire again. His little Dragoon here attacks, fails to kill me. These Mage Hunter Assassins go in here, or Strike Force, and they all fail to kill me. And at this point, I'm really kicking myself, because I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I should have been actually trying. And then eventually what happens is that all these guys over here shoot and are able to kill the Squire. So once that is done, then it's really just him coming in here into the zone. He must have got a point here earlier, because this is what brings him to 5. Ravyn comes into the zone and he's going to dominate, and that's game over. Yeah, when he first destroyed my objective and all my dudes when I didn't bring my Risen, yeah, he scored back then here too. So this is going to be 5 for him. And this is a game where I had to be doubly mad at myself. One, being dumb in the start. I didn't cast my True Shot, I didn't bring on my Risen, and really set myself back. So that was really bad. And then I basically just threw in the towel. I said, you know what, I'm going to lose anyway, let's just get this over with. And then I kept going, and it kept going, and it was like somebody slapping me upside the head saying, idiot, if you were just trying, you would stand a better shot here. Like, for example, these blue guys, again, come over here and they contest my flag, but had I been killing guys the whole time, he might not have had enough to kill the Squire. He might not have had enough to come over here and to contest. And this could have been a scenario victory. And it's just, what the hell am I doing? Why was I just throwing it away? And it's just one of these things where I must have just gone on tilt and my emotions got the better of me. So for you viewers watching, I'm sorry I just disappointed you with this here. I'm not saying if I would have played things right, I mean, I would have kicked Tyler's ass. No. It still would have been like a very good, close game. You know, he still is very, very deadly. I'm sure he could have put something together to try and get an assassination somewhere along the way. But it's just, I would have been in the game. Oddly enough, this was a close game when it really shouldn't have been. It was only just because I got really lucky with the Squire. But yeah, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm still going to be playing the one more game just to see where I can place in the event. But yeah, we'll see you then. Bye.